Yo, what up, guys? Beside here coming to you with some raid news dropping from the content creator chart right now. There's a 2x event coming up on the 3rd of September, and you might not like this one. You might not like this one because you so badly want to go for it, but it's not coinciding with the fusion that is coming up on the 5th of September. So this one is kind of a trap set in your way to drain all your shards. This time around, it will be a 2x on void shards, 2x boosted chances of void shards. On a normal day right now, your chances of getting epics from your void shards is 8%. On a normal day, it's 0.5%. This 3rd of September lasts for 48 hours. It will be a 16% chance of getting epics from your void shards, and it's going to be a 1% chance of getting legendaries from your void shards. So if you like 2x events, if you're one of those players who have 20, 30 void shards, this is 2x events are usually the best time for you to get game-changing epics like Seer and all those other epics that you want from the void shards. It's also the best chance for you to get amazing legendaries. Hopefully you don't get a duplicate. So that's why it's always recommended that new players go for it. But this one, you have to be wary about this one because it's coming at a time when a fusion is about to launch on the 5th. And if you know anything about fusion, it will require you to pull a lot of shards for summon rush and some other type of shards for champion chase. So if you have enough, I estimate 7 sacred shards for summon rush and estimated 7 or equivalent in fragments or something for champion chase. So if you're good on that, then you can go crazy for this void event. I've been saving 110 void shards waiting for a guaranteed void legendary, seeing which void legendary will be next, because the last one I got was King Nasus and it could totally change my arena gameplay for the better. So I was hoping for something like that, but this time it's going to be a 2x event and I have to decide now, is this worth going for or not? Now it's not just going to be a normal 2x, it's going to coincide with a 10x boosted chance of getting a specific champion. And if you know anything about 10x 15x events, it's quite hard to hit that number or to be one of those few players who hit that 10x chance of getting that champion. So which champion is up for grabs this time around as a 10x boosted chance? Because the 2x alone is not going to entice you players. The 2x alone is not going to entice endgame players. It's usually the 10x and 15x that is attached to this event that makes you want to pull your shards. So this one is going to be for one champion that is the latest in raid right now that we're all battling with in the event dungeon. He's going to be found in the barbarian faction and his name is Odin, the Fae Father. So he's going to be the 10x champion as you're pulling your shards on the 3rd or 4th of September. He's going to be, you have a 10x boosted chance of obtaining this champion from your void shard. Yes, he's a void legendary champion and we've all seen his skills right now. By now, what crazy things he does in that content. He feels like a mythical champion, but he's not. He's just a normal legendary champion with extraordinary abilities, right? He does have increased void ally speed in arena battles by 40%. I never knew that about his skill. This champion is amazing. What I fear the most about him is this passive that keeps placing this block damage. You're like, it's supposed to be every 9 turns, but it feels like he's placing it every 1 turn because your turn also counts, and he just keeps placing this block damage and also does a buff spread on all the other side arts that he has with him. So basically you're getting a boss as your champion. He's not the first champion that will be featured as a boss and then obtainable from shards. We have a lot of them in campaign, right? In campaign, and even if this promo ends with the Asgard divide, you still can pull this champion from your void shards. So if you're not able to get in right now because you don't want to miss out on the Thor fusion, because even if you pull your shards, I can pull 140 shards and I'm not guaranteed to get it. It's not a guaranteed Odin Fae Father. Don't get it wrong. It's just going to be a normal boosted chance, 10x chance, not 15x chance. You won't have the option of selecting and putting him right here like we do for 15x events. It doesn't come up like this. No, it's not going to be this one where you select him. No, it's just going to be him just chilling right here in your somewhere down here. It shows like a 10x when the event launches, and then you'll be able to see if you're lucky enough to get him. Now it's going to be up to you to go through your shards, make your calculations. Do you have enough for the summon rush coming up for a fusion? Do you not have enough for the champion chase coming up for a fusion? Or do you want to risk it all and go for Odin? It depends on how close you are to Messi. If I quickly go to my in-game Great Shadowlands Helper tool that helps me track my Messi, I can click my shards right here and I can see how close I am to Messi for void shards. The last time I pulled a void legendary was this champion right here, 213 it took to get her. So I'm 8 shards in, fresh out of Void Mercy, so I'm not even anywhere near that 200 mark or 220 mark where your Void Mercy begins to count from, right? So I'm not going to be pulling for this one. I like 2x events, but I'm desperately looking for the next time they do a guaranteed Void Legendary, and hopefully it will be one I do not have yet, and it will be one I need desperately. That's what I'm saving my shards for. Even if I'm 8 in, this is not. 2x events are great for early game accounts. The noob to pro will be pulling all our void shards because that noob to pro is not going for this fusion that is coming up for Thor. So I'll be pulling on the noob to pro come 3rd of September, but I'm not going to be pulling on my main account. So my 142 void shards will stay. I like to share this video to tell you guys the two sides of it so you guys can decide on your own. This is my own decision. You don't have to follow. I just know that I don't want to risk it. Knowing fully well that I have only 5 secret shards right now for a fusion, it's definitely not enough. Didn't I get the primal quartz? Okay, I'm still farming the ice golem to pick up 50 more primal quartz from the video I did yesterday showing you that I'm farming the ice golem with freely obtainable energy to get 1 primal shard at least from the primal quartz that is available from ice golem. So any way that I can to boost up my shard count is what I'm doing, and this 3rd of September is not the day to begin to go low on shards. We've already seen Thor skills, we've already seen the fusion, and by now you have to decide whether it's worth going for or not. I think the general consensus on the community that he's going to be one that is worth going for. Endgame players already see that this champion is not going to be replacing their damage dealer in the arena. That's what they say about him. But we that are kind of, not very competitive in the arena and have the ability to get him, don't mind getting it, even if it's not somebody who will build or book immediately. Is something that is worth going for. It's not a limited chance champion that you cannot get after this promo ends. Take note, all these 4 champions, Thor and all his counterpart that came within the Odin father, all the Fae fathers basically family, they will all be available from shards after this Asgard Divide promo campaign ends. So that's the news that I wanted to share with you guys this fine Sunday afternoon. It's a brand new month, and you guys, I'd love to know your opinion below. Are you going for this 2x void event? Do you care that much about Odin the Fae father? Do you really want him to add to your roster? He's from the Barbarian faction. Go check out his skills in more detail, check out everything that he does, see if there's any content in raid that he can help you optimize and make better. I specifically like this passive on this champion for 1 turn. Also applies the debuff spread, taking all buff from this champion and placing it on all allies. I specifically like this passive the most out of all its skills. I also like the one where he steals all the enemy buffs that they have on them before attacking, steals all buffs from the target, then the damage inflicted by this skill depends on the target's type. So if you're based on attack, he will do damage based on attack. If you're based on defense, he will do damage based on defense. Damn, that's an amazing support champion. Or HP support bosses will inflict damage based on the target's max HP. That's an amazing nuke. So this nuke is the one that he just hits one person, he tries to steal their buff, and he normally gets it correctly because it's hard to deal with this champion. And then this one also removes all buffs, so it's like a good, you don't see this champion as a cleanser, but unfortunately you will need to build accuracy on a champion like this. You're trying to build with high damage and then you begin to add accuracy. Damn. Now imagine if they made him not need accuracy, to be so amazing. But all his skills right here, the A2 and the A3, does need accuracy to make sure that he's able to strip off all the buffs from the enemies and stun them, AoE stun, for 1 turn. I thought it was 2 turns, but it's a 1 turn stun, which is also good on a 3 turn cooldown. That's amazing. So he's gonna be one that is changing the arena quite soon. It doesn't have to do anything with stone skin or anything with ships, but it's just a pure damage dealer and has accuracy requirements if you want to strip the enemy boss. So it's one that might be worth going for, but I'm hoping to get him naturally from my shards on a future date or something. All right, that's the news that is dropping in raid this morning. I'm going back to my ice golem farming after I finish my dailies. I'll be coming on live right here on YouTube. We do live every Sunday around this afternoon period, 2 p.m. all the way to maybe 6 p.m. So drop by the live, say hi in the chat, comment, If you have any questions about Raid or any advice on your account, that's the best time to do it. Or if you hop on the Discord and also ask your questions there. All right, catch me on the live. Check out the stream and let's hang out and talk about Raid more and see what we're all doing while we're preparing for this fusion of Thor. Later, guys.